Anyway, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I'm Captain Kazoo, and this is Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Review, where we're reviewing kazoos and other things, and we're putting on little skits and doing blah, blah, blah. I got a lot of weird comments. I love people who make, comments using words like "you suck" and "I'll never watch your stuff." Anyway, this is part 2 of a one-part that started a couple days ago, and I'm talking about my my love of toy or inexpensive what the heck did I do with that? I just had that. I just had it in my hand. What did I do with it? Where is it? Not there. Oh, by the way, today I'm using the famous Casio Rapman. You see that guy there? Casio Rapman. This is a great. The Casio Rapman, just as an aside, was the one that we used years ago, not that many years ago, but a while back, for Give Me Money. Give Me Money. That's this guy right here. Give Me Money. And if you'd like a copy of this, this is a CD. Give Me Money. If you want a copy of this, and this is me on the back, of course. Take a little rest, Kazoo's Records. If you want a copy of this, send me, it's free, send me your name and address in the United States, within the continental United States, and we'll send you a free copy, no strings attached, no salesman will call, blah, blah, blah. It's already 2 minutes down, and we're talking about caution. This could become your city's new theme song. This was, I'll tell you more about this later. Anyway, you want a free one, send me your name and address, I'll send you one. It doesn't cost anything. The first part of this, I was talking about my different... I was talking about my different little keyboards, electronic keyboards. But really what it was a critique of Kazooz. So I'm going to turn this guy really way down here for the time being. So it's just maybe in the background someplace. But we were looking at in the last video at this kazoo right here. That's this metal kazoo made in China. And and we bought 2 of these. We bought 2 of these at World Market, used to be Cost Plus, something like that. That's this guy right here, metal kazoo, and the package looks good. It's got, and so we it's very close. If you'll notice, this is a real package. This is a real package of a real original kazoo made in the US of A. Made in the US of A by the Kazoo company. Okay? Now we know that they sold their equipment and they sold their stuff and they sold their rights and blah, blah, blah to a lot of different people, and everything ended up in China. Right? In China. So actually the 2 packages are almost identical. Right? Is that almost identical? Yeah. And they say essentially the same stuff, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing much to say about kazoos. But the interesting thing was that this is a good kazoo. This is a workable kazoo. And interestingly enough, this kazoo here, although this one is gold, this one is a gold color, this also is a original kazoo. Okay, very simple. No sharp, I've got to do this in front of the mirror now all the time. No sharp edges, will not Yeah, I'm rubbing it in my, how can I show this? I'm sure this is the palm of my hand, and I'm rubbing it in the palm of my hand, and it's not cutting me, right? And etc., etc., etc. Not how to, okay? Plus, the little turret, hold a little turret, unscrews, and you can change the membrane without any problem at all. The turret rescrews. You can change the tension. You get a raspy sound, or you get a really high pitch. That's a kazoo sound. That's a good kazoo. I'm moving these over here. That's that guy there. This guy here, I'm not going to take this one out of the package because this is going to go into the museum along with the rest of the stuff. So I'll put that over there. But the one we looked at was this guy here. And what we were, I think this one has been somewhat deconstructed. Okay, can you see that? Can you see what's happening in there? What we were concerned about was whether or not these were attached, the top and the bottom half were attached in a way that made them secure. So we had to kind of chop it open, as you can see, in order to see that it is actually rolled and fold. It's a thing like this. In other words, the top half and the bottom half go together like this, right? They have interlocking things. Am I making any sense? Right? They interlock. And then they're pressed together so that they don't come apart, right? So it passed that test. The well secured the top and the bottom half. We certainly remember this kazoo, which looks great, has kind of a but the problem with these guys were that they fell apart, right? Look, what happens? They just come apart, right? Comes apart, and the turret is so terrible, right? Okay, I got to get this stuff on camera. Okay, the top, the turret, the little screw-in turret, it unscrews nicely, but other than that, what happens when you end up, and look at this, kids, sharp, killing edges. Very bad. Look at that edge. I want you to take a look at that edge. That sharp, see this guy right here? That's a very sharp edge. So see if I'll put my hand up here and I'll make a, ow. Can you see that? Where am I? See that? Ow! Yeah, so that kazoo, which was this kazoo, this guy here, this falls apart. This one, although well connected, it's rolled and crimped, but the turret doesn't unscrew. I have not been able to make it unscrew. I imagine I could press, which means that you can't. I'm turning it and I'm hoping it will just totally unscrew, but it won't unscrew. Won't unscrew. So I don't know what is, and this of course is a plastic kazoo. Okay, compare that tone with this tone. We got two tones. We got the original. We got the original kazoo here, and the plastic kazoo made by this is made by the original kazoo company in the United States. This was made by Kazooby in the United States. Listen to the comparison. You can't tell the difference. One's plastic, one's metal. They both easily adapt to changing the. They're well secured. This one, of course, one piece, well secured, etc. Blah blah blah. And it's already 9 minutes and 52 seconds, and I've got to get out of here. Keep on humming.